What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. Now, I want to do something, right? I'm going to read to you Deontay Wilder's resume. You got a lot of really stupid, ignorant, idiotic, dumb people that come on here. Half-wits, mindless, brainless, and love to talk like they know what they're talking about. So I'm going to read all the way down from his first fight to his 39th fight. I want to read the rankings, okay? For all these people that sit here and said he's fought nothing but top 10 fighters, and I'm like, who? You don't even have 39 type 10 fighters, you dumb fucks. What are you talking about? Let's go. His first fight was with the guy named Ethan Cox. He wasn't ranked. Now, we can understand the early portions of your career because you knew yourself. I get that. But we're going to just go through it. His second fight was with Shannon Gray. Wasn't ranked. His third fight was with Richard Green Jr. Wasn't ranked. His fourth fight was with a guy named Joseph Robato. He was ranked 39th in the world. His fifth fight was with a guy named Charles Brown. Wasn't ranked. Sixth fight, Kelsey Arnold. Wasn't ranked. Seventh fight, Travis Allen. Wasn't ranked. Eighth fight, Jerry Vaughn. Wasn't ranked. Ninth fight, a guy named Ty Cobb, ranked 39th. No, oh shit. I'm sorry. Guess what? I didn't see that. The fourth fight with Joseph Robato, he was ranked 393rd in the world. 393rd. And the ninth fight, Ty Cobb was ranked 399th in the world. This motherfucker fought a guy that was ranked 399th. 399th. Okay. His 10th fight, Alvaro Morales, wasn't ranked. His 11th fight, Dustin Nichols, wasn't ranked. His 12th fight, Shannon Caudle, wasn't ranked. His 13th fight, Harold Sconiers, wasn't ranked. His 14th fight, Dan Sheehan, wasn't ranked. His 15th fight, DeAndre Abram, wasn't ranked. His 16th fight, Reggie Pena, wasn't ranked. His 17th fight, Damon Reed, was ranked 304th in the world. Okay? 304th. So if you wasn't ranked, just imagine, you were hundreds and hundreds of spots down. His 18th fight. Wait, did I say Reggie Pena? Yeah, wasn't ranked. 17th, Damon Reed was 304th. Yeah, okay. Was ranked 304th in the world. 18th was Dominique Alexander. Wasn't ranked. 19th fight, Danielle Coulter was ranked 489th in the world. His 20th fight, David Long, wasn't ranked. His 21st fight, Marlon Hayes, was ranked 368th in the world. Now, mind you, this is his 21st fight. He's still fighting fighters that's not ranked. AJ was already champion. 16th, 17th fight. Wow. And I stopped at Marlon Hayes, okay? Marlon Hayes, it was his 21st fight, was ranked 368th in the world. His 22nd fight, Jesse Oatmans looks like, it's kind of blurry, ranked 492nd in the world. 492nd, okay? His 23rd fight, Owen Beck, wasn't ranked. His 24th fight, Kurtzon Manswell, ranked 310th in the world. His 25th fight, Damon McCreary, ranked 357th in the world. And notice how the rankings is going up and down. He's fighting the worst possible fight. They give him the worst possible fight that they can possibly give him. Okay. Owen Beck wasn't ranked. Okay, 20. Kurtzon Manswell, 310th. That was his 24th. Damon McCreary was ranked 357th. That was his 25th. Kelvin Price wasn't ranked. That was his 26th fight. 27th fight, Matthew Greer, ranked 325th in the world. So he went from 310 to 357 to 325. This dude, man, wow. His 28th fight was Audley Harrison, ranked 136 in the world. His 29th fight, Sierra, I can't pronounce how. Sierra Lakoyevich was ranked 43rd in the world. Okay, so now he goes up to 43rd, but check this out. Okay, Sierra Lakoyevich was blown up, washed up, way past his prime, cruiserweight. Okay, so they're letting him know that, yeah, this guy was a blown up cruiserweight. Now, look, he just went from 43rd in the world on his 29th fight with Liakovic, right? And let me read that again. 29th, however you say it, Sierra Liakovic was ranked 43rd in the world. He was a blown up, washed up, way past his prime cruiserweight. This is the notes they put here. Okay. He went from that, right, 43rd. Then he goes his 30th fight. Check this out. He fights a guy named Nikolai Further. Was ranked 121st in the world. So you go from a guy that was ranked 43rd back down to 121. People, this is by design that I'm going to give this guy people that he can destroy and make himself look better against. Simple. There's no reason for these rankings. No reason to fight these kind of caliber fighters. 31st fight was against Malik Scott, ranked 86 in the world. 32nd, Jason Gavin, was ranked 194th. So you go from 121 to 86 to 194th in the world. Didn't he win his first title at 30 fights, 30 or 31 fights? So Jason Gavin was ranked 194th in the world. Okay, he fought Berman Stavern, who was ranked 4th in the world. So finally, after his 33rd fight, okay, so it was his 33rd fight, because that's when he fought Berman. And everybody know Berman Stavern was a decent, he was, okay. So he beats, now check this out, he beats Berman Stavern. And everybody knows Berman Stavern was no great champion. He was okay. I don't even say decent, he was okay. Okay. Now check this out. After beating Berman Stavern, who was ranked 4th in the world, his very next fight was against Eric Molina, who was ranked, which was his 34th fight, right? So Berman was his 33rd, and was ranked number 4. He goes and fights Eric Molina, who was ranked 37th. Once you break into the top 10, man, you stay there. So he went from fighting number 4th ranked to 37th. Okay, his 35th fight was against Johan Duhampas, who was ranked 34th in the world. Why are you going outside the top 10? You are now the WBC champion. Okay. So Duhampas was 34, was ranked number 34th in the world, and that was his 35th fight. His 36th fight was against Arthur Spilker, who was ranked 24th in the world. Okay, 24th in the world. His 37th fight was against Chris Arreola, who was ranked 43rd in the world, which Berman Stavern beat twice. I mean, come on, man. Okay. His 38th fight was against Gerald Washington, who was ranked 41st in the world. 41st in the world. Here's the crazy thing, right? Here's what's crazy. You telling me that they didn't spoon feed this guy? His 39th fight was the rematch against Berman Stavern, which is the question that I always ask from day one. How in the hell was Berman Stavern his mandatory? Berman Stavern was unranked. He was unranked. So your 39th fight of your career was against an unranked, let's just feed Berman Stavern to him. We already know he can beat him. Wasn't even ranked. Which is also why I didn't understand why Dominic Brazil. Now that's where it stops. On here. How the hell was Dominic Brazil his mandatory when he wasn't even ranked? Dominic Brazil beat nobody at that point. And of course, we know he fought Ortiz, which is his really first step-up fight. And then against Fury. So there you have his whole career. And this guy was a world champion fighting guys ranked 100-something, 40-something. I mean, he was this is what he did. So this is what his rankings was, and let me explain something to y'all. For him to not fight a Joseph Parker, a Dillian White, and AJ, okay, or now Joe Joyce, you know, for him to not fight these guys, y'all sleeping. Let me tell y'all something. Joe Joyce is different. And don't think just because Daniel Dubois got his eye messed up. Wilder's not that kind of fighter that Joe Joyce is. Joe Joyce is just technically savvy. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets the job done. Okay? Don't think, oh, but Wilder would definitely beat him because you can think what you want, but Daniel Dubois is the type of guy that goes for knockout shots. And he's there. Wilder doesn't have head movement, neither does he. It's one of these things, who can take whose shot better. Difference is this. Daniel Dubois has dynamite in both hands. Wilder just has the right hand. My point is, all these guys are dangerous fights for Wilder. Why do you think his rankings is what they were? So that's Deontay Wilder's rankings. That's who he's been fighting. That's what he did. You know, we've seen him have trouble against Arthur Spilker too. Duhampi, we've seen him have trouble. Molina rocked him. See, we've seen these things happen. He was getting outboxed by Gerald Washington. I mean, he doesn't even have Jarrell Miller on his resume. So I just wanted to give his rankings. I had some idiots talking about how he fought nothing but top 10 guys and all this bullshit. Like, you guys are really idiots, man. You don't even know shit. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing, period. And you just talk. And basically, these fanboy channels got you thinking you know something about boxing. And what do you fucking know? Other than what his nuts taste like, that's all you know. Pause. Got these little fanboy idiots talking about he sold out the Barclays. He ain't never sold out nothing. In fact, I remember the blueprint of the building, and they had the seating charts, how all that gray area, they was giving tickets out. They was giving free tickets out to get people to come in to fill up the building. They done sold as many as they were going to sell. Okay, cool. Let's just try to get people to come to the event. They were giving, this is fact, they were giving out tickets. Okay? And see, you know, the thing is this. This is not about shooting down a fighter. This is about the truth, exposing the truth. This is about challenging stupid logic. This is about destroying lies. He never sold out shit. He can't even sell out a fucking high school stadium in his hometown. Okay? He doesn't sell out anything. So when you sit here and say he's fought nothing but top 10 guys, who the fuck in the top 10 did he fight? Other than Ortiz and Fury and Stavern was ranked number 4 because here's the crazy thing about it, right? Berman Stavern was ranked number 4, but he was the WBC champion. And that's basically who he beat to get the title. Okay? When AJ beat Charles Martin, he said the real prize was beating Klitschko. I didn't see Charles Martin as a formidable opponent. And AJ did what he had to. But at the same time, Deontay could have did that a long time ago. But you remember, what's his name? What's his manager's name? Deontay's a baby. We're not going to put him in there with the likes of Vladimir Klitschko. He's a baby. We're going to guide his steps. And right. Remember that. Right. He wasn't ready for Klitschko. He could have fought Charles Martin. Why didn't he go there and knock him out and take his belt? Why didn't he unify? And they say all the other belts don't matter. The only thing that matter is the WBC. Everybody know the WBC, the real champ. That's the real belt. So how come you sat there congratulating Andy Ruiz when he beat AJ and was talking about how y'all gonna fight for unification? I remember all that. And then you was pissed when that rematch happened and AJ came out there and won his titles back. This man knocked you out. And you gonna go in there and try to dance and move and you ain't gonna try to knock this man out, man. That was me. Okay, Tyson Fury bust you all upside your head and did all kinds of shit according to you. Egg weight, no pads, all that. And all you doing is trying to get money out of him. So here we go. That's his rankings. That's who this guy was fighting. A bunch of top bums, underrated. Dude shouldn't even been in the ring with him at that point. When you break into the top 10, you don't go backwards and start going outside the top 10. And clearly that's what he's done. I've known this already. Somebody on the channel asked me to bring up his opponents. And I said, you know what, I'm going to do. I did it before. A long time ago. I said, I'm pretty sure you go in the archives, you'll see it somewhere in there. But I just did it again. Because it's like, see, you guys are lying, man. You guys make up stories. You make up these things and then try to feed it to the public like it's true because you want it to be true. Listen. His resume speaks for itself. Okay? Every new fighter, that's what they do. You don't put him in there with the best fighters. You put him in there with someone on their level. This guy was fighting guys ranked 400 and something, 300 and something, 100 and something. So are you serious? Are you serious? And even after he got the title, he went back to fighting somebody ranked 100 something in the world. 300 is, and understand something, okay? It's by design. Because we're going to make him look unstoppable. When people see that right hand against these nobodies, these meatballs, you understand what I'm saying? It's going to look so impressive. His resume, everything, when they look at all these knockouts, and then we're going to get the worst possible opponents for him. And then what's going to happen is he's going to get a reputation for that right hand knockout. And people are going to be afraid of him, just like they was of Tyson. They're not going to want to get hit by that right hand. And that fear is going to make them lose the battle. Because already they're scared to get hit. That's all I'm going to say in this video. Never fall in love with lies. Remember the truth will bring hate out of people. I will catch y'all on the next video.